Hello. In previous lecture, we have learned the changes in name clause of the memorandum under section 13, the alteration of memorandum. But now, in this session, we are going to learn the change in registered office under subsection 4, 5, and 7 of section 13, that is alteration of memorandum, in which we are going to to learn the change in the registered office in situation clause of memorandum of association of a company. Here we have to, there are different situations. The first situation is in which we change the registered office from one state to another state, and the alteration of memorandum relating to the place of registered office from one state to another shall not have any effect unless it is approved by the central government, and central government delegated this power of granting approval has been delegated to regional director by the central government, and, the company has to get the approval from regional director on an application in form number INC 23, where along with the fee and shall be accompanied by the following documents. One is Memorandum of Association with proposed alteration. With proposed alteration, we have to submit the copy of MOA, then copy of the minutes of the general meeting at which the resolution authorizing such alteration was passed, giving the details of the number of votes in favor and against the resolution. Then we have to see provide copy of board resolution or power of attorney or executed wakalatnama as the case may be. Then a list of creditors and debenture holders we have to provide. Then we have to provide the acknowledgement of service of a copy of the application with a complete annexures to the registrar and chief secretary of the state government or union territory where the registrar's office is situated at the time of filing the application. So, memorandum of association with proposed alteration, the minutes of the meeting at which general meeting at which resolution authorizing such alteration was passed, and giving the details of the number of votes cast in favor and against the resolution. Then we have to provide acknowledgement of service of a copy of application with the complete annexure to the registrar and chief secretary of the state or union territory in which the registered office is situated at the time of filing an application. Then R for board resolution or power of attorney or executed wakalatnama. C for the list of creditors and debenture holders. Now, there is a provision of advertisement in newspaper also. The company not more than 30 days before. The company not more than 30 days before the date of filing the above application shall advertise in form number INC 26. In form number INC 26, in the vernacular newspaper, in the principal vernacular language, in the district and vernacular language in the district, and in English language in an English newspaper with wide circulation in state in which the registered office of the company is situated. So, in two languages, one is vernacular and another is English, and wide circulation into district. In form number INC 26, we have to apply in form number INC 23, and for newspaper publication we use form number INC 26. Now, dispose of the application by central government subsection 5. Disposal of application by central government in subsection 5. The central government power delegated to a regional director by central government shall dispose of the application. This news publishing in the newspaper should be their advertisement should be published within 30 days before. If we are making application on this day, then from this 30 days before the application to the regional director, date of application to regional director. From this time within the 3 days before, not more than 3 days, within this before 3 days, 30 days, we have to make publish the advertisement in the newspaper, and there is an obligation on the regional director to dispose the application within 16 days from the receipt of 60 days from the receipt of the notice of the application. The central government power delegated to regional director by central government shall dispose of the application of change of place of the register office within a period of 60 days. Before passing an order, central government may satisfy itself that and the alteration has the consent of the creditors, debenture holders, and other person concerned with the company. So before passing the order, the passing of order, central government regional director may satisfy himself with that the alteration has the consent of the creditors or debenture holders and other person concerned with the company, and the sufficient provision or sufficient provision has been made by the company either for the due discharge of all its dates and obligation, and adequate security has been provided or adequate security has been provided for such discharge. So what he will satisfy himself with that the signature, the consent of creditors, debenture holder, then he make the sufficient provision and adequate security has been provided for such discharge. So C E, yes. So you make like the CPS. CPS means the alternate consent of the creditors and the venture holders and other person concerned with the company. Then P for sufficient provision has been made by the company either for the due discharge of all its dates and obligation, or adequate security has been provided for such discharge. Now, filing of the certified copy of the order with the registrar, subsection 7, where an alteration of the memorandum results in the transfer of the registered office of the company from one state to another. A certified copy of the order of the central government approving the alteration shall be filed with the company shall be filed by the company with the registrar of each of the states, both states. This one is to in form number INC 28. So three forms are there for application to regional director INC 23, approval, then advertisement INC 26, and when got approval and then name has been changed, um, then that should be shall be filed in the company money in form number INC 28 both the ROC of both the states within 30 days of on the date of receipt of certified copy of the order. So here, if within 60 days, there should be we should get the approval of the order from the regional director, and from that date, we have to submit to ROC of state 1 and state 2 within 30 days from that date. It should be submitted to the ROC of both states of your state in form number INC 28 for application INC 26 and for newspaper INC 26 for application INC 23. This is regional director. Okay, now issue of a press certificate of incorporation. Subsection 7, the registrar of the state where the register office is being shifted to shall issue a straight certificate of incorporation indicating the alteration. So if we had done the change in the register office in alteration of memorandum in section 13, subsection 2, 5 and 7 to 4, 5 and 7. Now we will see the change in object clause in the next video. Thank you.